Hi, air sign. As soon as I pressed the button, someone was laughing. Maybe someone's mocking you. Maybe they found something funny for a long time. But now they're not laughing anymore, maybe. I just heard a big laugh. Maybe someone was mocking. And now there's a challenge for them. Maybe they're not laughing anymore, air signs. Remember, this channel is all about your relationship with yourself first, all right? Because air signs, you're about the intellect, all right? You're about brotherhood, all right? You're about humanity, pioneer visions, okay? You're about being idealistic. You're the walking example of brotherhood, all right? When it comes to relationships, okay? We're managing the emotions. You can identify your intuition to bring in those healthy relationships and stand up for yourself with your intuition when it comes to a competition. Maybe you're standing up for yourself, my darlings, right? You could be a masculine person or just in the energy of the masculine energy. Maybe you're looking at creative ideas. Maybe you have creative ideas and you have to stand up for yourself because it came from your intuition. That is your great wealth, all right? So now you're looking at love, all right? You're loving yourself, loving beings, loving planet, loving God. Because when you love yourself, that's when you become very strong. You can hold your ground, all right? When it comes to your heart chakra, or when it comes to growing, okay? When it comes to growing your wealth. Because now you've got the nay-nays and the no-nos and the nanas. No, we don't think so. Maybe you're standing up for a Leo person, okay? When it comes to work. Maybe you're standing up for your work when it comes to your creative ideas, okay? Maybe someone is trying to take your creative ideas, but you've got to stand up for yourself, air signs, okay? You've got the courage. Maybe you're doing a Bruce Lee. Chong! Oh, yeah, man. Go for it, air signs. It's yours, isn't it? You got the tools, all right, to stand up for yourself when it comes to the nay-nays and the no-nos, all right? Because now you've got the courage, the will. Into me, I will. Because into me, I know. I'm very ambitious. Maybe someone likes how you're very authoritative when it comes to competition. You're very good at standing up for yourself. You're very confident. You could be an actor, a teacher, or maybe just building, sculpting your career. Maybe you're creating something and people are being very dramatic. Okay, but you're keeping yourself dignified, all right? So now you're looking at very honorable leader, air signs, because now maybe someone loves that you've got the light on you, all right? So now we're looking at people, at work, being very domineering when it comes to your creative ideas, all right? They're looking at your plans, all right? They're looking at your plans, maybe a group of people, now they're in conflict, they're in a people business. Maybe they have a conflict when it comes to their own will, of their own career, because now you're looking at their reputation, maybe. Because now you're looking at, someone's looking at your career. So keep applying or keep creating, air signs, because you're in the right direction of your life goals, all right? Just stand up for yourself, because people think there can be a competition when there's nothing to compete with. Okay, my darlings? All right, so this seems to be a conflict. There seems to be no common ground, all right, when it comes to your ideas, your creative ideas, because someone came in and think they can work on your creative ideas, because now we're looking at the energy of, all right, ocean blue. Is it ocean blue? When people take people's ideas, think they can do it, and now, nope, Taurus person as an institution, there's into me I have, because into me I know these people are trying to work on my creative ideas, a Taurus person, because we went within, saw the truth. Oh, Virgo person maybe, all right? So now we're looking within ourselves. We understand you have got a calling, air signs, all right? Stand up for yourself, because what God gives for you is for you. Nothing God gives you, you cannot handle. Always remember that. So stand up for yourself when it comes to your creative ideas, because guess what? The sun of the self, you see in your own personal purpose, all right? You've got the drive, you've got the energy, you've got the source of will. You're a very actualization person when it comes to the thoughts. You're very confident. Now someone's very curious when it comes to your work, all right? Because now you've got institution or a Taurus person up in your business. They took action when it comes to your work. So they were looking like the guru, the one to follow. No, go and sit down. Because now, air signs, you have been called, man. Oh, yeah, you are an earth angel. You could be a tarot reader. But you know there's a hidden feeling, all right? Maybe when it comes to a Taurus person, or when it comes to people at work around a Taurus person, or when it comes to a commitment when it comes to work. Someone sees you're very committed and you can stand up for yourself when it comes to your work, your plans, your creative ideas, all right? When it comes to your own curiosity. Someone's been wasting time because they're not grounded. Do you understand? But you're standing up for yourself when it comes to a Taurus person and maybe 3 other people in this group. Maybe with a Leo person and a Taurus person so far. Now we have the higher priestess. Secrets in this institution with a Taurus person, a Virgo person, and a Leo person. Now we're seeing the mysteries of this group, okay, in this institution. They've got too much mysteries because they're not intuitive. So trust yourself, air signs, all right, because you've been guided. Why? Because you've got the heart, because the heart is the seat of the soul, all right? Use your masculine and feminine energy, okay, and trust your intuition because you've been guided, spiritually guided, all right, to look at this group, trying to take your work, your creative ideas, all right? They understand that you've been spiritually guided because you're an earth angel, all right? The angels are here, my darling. The 12 juries are here to help stand up for you. When it comes to your creative ideas, you can stand up for yourself when it comes to maybe a Sagittarius person, a Leo person, and a Taurus person, or a group of bloody walking monkeys. Flying around, cheating, looking for bananas in pajamas. Never mind. So now we're looking at Sagittarius. Maybe it comes to changes, when it comes to actions, the abilities, when it comes to changing, when it comes to this group of people. Maybe someone's been spiritually guided, maybe a Leo person, or you've been guided to tell a Leo person, stand up for yourself, because guess what? You've got a cheater in your group. So now, air signs. Someone sees you're a very good visionary. Okay, they love how you stand up for yourself. You're very individual. Keep going, air signs. You're about the inventions, you're about logic, you're about humanitarian. You're a very friendly, inventive person. Never forget that. All right, my darlings. So now someone in this group, maybe a Sagittarius person, was exaggerating and being very irresponsible and tactless, maybe towards a Virgo person, very secretive, probing. Oh yeah. So now someone's being very possessive over your creative ideas. Could be a Taurus person or a bunch of buffoons. So now you're looking at you being very resourceful and they're being very secretive. Why? Because they're very magnetically pulled to you. Why? Because they've got nothing else to do with their life. So now you're looking at your determination, all right? You're looking at your courage, okay, when it comes to your pentacles, when it comes to your work, okay? Someone's looking at your work, my darling. They're seeing how you're very analytical, very dedicated. They see you're very efficient. You could be a doctor, a writer, or a policeman. Oh, so now we have a policeman looking at something because now a Sagittarius person, a Taurus person was being very overcritical. Why? Because they took the work to be practical for themselves. So now we're looking at going within. Go within, my darling. All right, maybe go within. Maybe you looked at looking at the enlightenment of maybe a Leo person standing up to the nay-nays and the no-nos when it comes to work from a Sagittarius person, a Virgo person, and a Taurus person that's too damn secretive, all right? Maybe that's your will of your own self when it comes to your own work, your creative ideas. Air signs, don't let no one take your power away, all right? They're living in regret now. Let them sit in regret while you create your greatness, all right? Someone feels your greatness, my darling. They feel you've been spiritually guided, or you feel you've been spiritually guided. Someone's looking at a separation when it comes to this group, all right? Okay, so now you're looking at creative ideas. Somebody trying to hide, someone trying to burn papers, but it don't matter, it will be seen. A detective is looking, a very wise detective. It could be from the spiritual world, because you're very, very spiritual, my darling. So you're looking at spiritual police. Oh yeah, and earth popo. And now someone's shitting their pants. Oh yeah, never mind, Taurus. Spying. Crying, looking at people's information, acting like they're spiritually guided. Keep looking within yourself, air signs, because we understand, when you use your intuition, we understand someone is crying. Now they're crying about stalking, spying, okay, and taking people's personal information. So now we see information, okay, about someone being a stalker, a Taurus person, a hidden feeling, a hidden agenda. They were relying on it, my darling. Because now they understand an air sign person is the higher priestess, higher than the Pope. And now someone's in trouble with God. A Taurus and Sagittarius person, and a Virgo person. So now someone's very curious, and curiosity killed the cat. Someone was sending you energy, magic, within your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, my darling. We're going for spiritual warfare. So someone's being very irresponsible, very tactless when it comes to their options with a King of Cups. Now we understand you are the King of Queen of Cups, all right? You look within yourself. Maybe you're the Empress talking to the Emperor, and the Emperor talking to the Empress within the dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, air signs, because there's a masculine. Use your intuition. Have that ability, okay, to pay attention. Because now there seems to be 7, 8, 9. Use your intuition for your dreams to come true, okay? I can see a counterpart coming through with equal give and take. There seems to be an insight, though, about Taurus person in regret. Because now we're looking at intuition. Somebody's lying, stealing, cheating. Acting like maybe a king of wands is friend. So now we're looking at promiscuity. Could be a player. A player is looking at maybe unalivement when it comes to ending. Now we're looking at a judgment. Someone is being judged by God. All right. Because now you're looking at maybe a king of pentacles. Or the king of wands is looking at groundship, abundance. Because now you're looking at manipulation. Somebody was wasting their skills and talents because they wanted to fight an air sign person at any cost. So they're doing slandering. They were slandering, physical, mental, physical abuse. These are vampire energies. So they bring stagnation. Okay, they bring obstacles, delays. So that's why you've got to use your intuition. Somebody is holding the truth. Because now we see a few people, when it comes to their own mental battle, with a Leo person looking at the strength of the devil. When it comes to someone being very dark, toxic, over money. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Someone is very, very jealous and envious. So now someone's got a different perspective, maybe a Gemini person, or a Gemini person has a different perspective, maybe about illuminating the mind, walking away from people, things, and places to go and heal. Or they're looking at an Aquarius person being very starseed, or very courageous, very self-assured. All right, because now we're looking at maybe a Queen of Wands, looking at maybe a Aquarius person and a Leo person. Going into victory with the truth, with a solid project, thinking about difficulty, trying to come out of life. They're holding on, man. They're relying on this Emperor, this Queen of Pentacles. She really is like taking that leap of faith to stab him in the back for real. She put a curse on him. She wants him at rock bottom. He actually went for an enemy, boy, from the start to the end. And now he has to stand up for himself. You can stand up for yourself as well, air sign. Seems like you're a bit wounded. Because someone feels like they're abandoned because of a conflict with a Leo person. Maybe a Gemini person, like a deception with a Cancer person. But someone sees you as the Empress, though, in a Wheel of Fortune. When it comes to love, happily ever after on your pathway. When it comes to your Ace of Pentacles. I know you got for a delay. Somebody want to tell the truth. They want to acknowledge the truth. But someone loves your work. And I can see you enjoying your work. You could be a Queen of Swords, air signs. But behind you is a burden when it comes to planting a foundation. When it comes to the family. When it comes to a Taurus person heartbroken. They're free friend them in this community with a Cancer person. Because God is putting them into spiritual prison for unrequited love and mashing up the soul world. Someone's heart's being weighed, Sagittarius person, water sign person, earth sign person, about their love and spreading dark spiritual practices on the Two of Cups to act like they were independent. Maybe the counterpart is single. That's what the single card. I'm looking at maybe a Leo person, or maybe you're looking at yourself, Gemini, with a Leo person with a different perspective. We've got a different perspective about stability, maybe air signs, all right, my darlings. Maybe someone's going for a fall. Maybe someone just bumped their head. Humpty Dumpty, Taurus person. Someone has to stand up for themselves when it comes to a Taurus person investments. Because someone's trying to take someone's creative ideas. They may be looking at themselves as a competition. Maybe a Taurus person say don't invest. Or someone saying don't invest with a Taurus person. You've got to stand up to yourself against a Taurus person. When it comes to the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody was planning and plotting for a Ten of Pentacles, a Taurus person with a group of people. They had the highlight. They had the whole highlight on a Leo person. So now somebody has to stand up for themselves. Their competition is a Taurus person when it comes to I have. Someone is looking at maybe what you say is what you read. You have to deal with that yourself. I'm not standing up for you. You're on your own. All right. So you have to stand up for yourself. All right, air signs. Okay. Because now you're looking at, oh, look, Ten of Pentacles. A Ten of Pentacles again. Somebody was planning a group of people. All right, maybe a Virgo family member of a Taurus maybe, or a Sagittarius Leo person, Sagittarius person, different perspective. Someone's gone within and made money from someone's creative ideas, because somebody's very wise, an air sign person. Air sign, it looks like someone's gone and taken your ideas, stalking a Taurus person. They made a substantial amount of money. So now we're looking at the Two of Cups. You've been guided with maybe the divine masculine. Okay. Maybe you've been guided for the divine masculine to keep away from a Taurus person. He must investigate. A Taurus person, you have to go and get a private detective to look into something when it comes to a Leo and a Taurus person. So now you're blending your emotions, air signs, when it comes to patience. Someone thinks you're very patient. Someone thinks you're an earth angel sent by God. But someone feels like they walked away from you. But someone has to walk away from a Taurus person. Okay, because now there's an investigation when it comes to a Taurus person or an institution. Okay, or maybe the divine masculine is looking into this Two of Cups. It's gone within and he's seeing his legacy. He has to stand up for himself, maybe. Or that's what you're doing, air sign, standing up for yourself, maybe. Maybe someone sees you're a very good tarot reader, because now someone thinks you're a very good businesswoman, but it seems to be a hidden feeling, a hidden agenda from a Queen of Pentacles. You have to stand up to yourself from a competition, a Queen of Pentacles, a sociopath, a psychopath, all right, that doesn't do nothing. They feel like the victim, all right? They got no self-worth, no discipline, not grounded, okay? They think that you're the competition to them while you're busy working on yourself. And a Sagittarius person, both up at night worried. A Taurus person when it comes to their pentacles, because you're standing up for yourself, because they stole your ideas and made money. Maybe over 7 years, maybe, for some of you. Or a good amount of years. So now someone's stuck in a karmic cycle when it comes to a Wheel of Fortune. You went within and you saw there's a karmic situation with a Queen of Pentacles. Someone thinks you're a very good businesswoman though, my darlings, all right? When it comes to your ambition, they think you're very good standing up for yourself. You don't need no one to do that for you. So you look at the political debate, because now someone's doing dark spiritual practices, a Queen of Pentacles. It could be a farmer, she could be a farmer, a banker, or maybe into music or architects, trying to be one. Or someone could be an artist, a gardener, or maybe trying to be a singer, trying to build a career when it comes to art and drama. Someone very dramatic, all right? Because now you're looking at a Queen of Pentacles, thirsty, seeking for money, state and power on the backs of your ideas, my darling, stalking, spying and doing the most. Somebody was slandering your name. They want everyone to look at you like the problem. Why? Because behind people's back they were stealing information and taking your information, your ID, your ideas, your plans, your everything, and they made a lot of money. So now you're looking at someone's status going down the fucking pan. Now they're frustrated, up at night, can't sleep at night time now. No, they can't. Nope. But someone think about a Gemini person. Into me, I think, man. Or you could be a Gemini person, think about a Taurus person, or think about yourself, like sticking up for yourself when it comes to a Taurus person and guarding your investments. You could be a journalist. Ooh, in your head about, Taurus person. You're going to be in the papers in a minute for a very long time. Maybe look at their sales. It's a very good sales as well for the papers. So now someone's up at night. They thought they were clever with their communication when it comes to maybe trying to get this team of people, okay, to keep this cycle of fortune in their favor, all right, to be a social climber. So now someone's been very talkative. A group of people is looking over letters, information, or looking at their own karmic cycle, all right? But someone's looking though and spying at your Wheel of Fortune, air signs. They're very curious. The Queen of Pentacles, who's been very cunning, very gossipy in this group. Now the mind is in tensions. Why? Because journalists are writing, my darling, about earth sign person, about how they made their money. Look how much money going to make from this earth sign person from these reports. Oh yeah, they're saying, look how much sales we're going to get, boy. Yeah, man. They're excited. Oh yeah, see when you use people? Now, someone is looking at regret now. Maybe you're looking at the emotions, because now we understand someone now feels very unloved. A Taurus person, because someone's been spiritually guided, because someone thinks you're in a Two of Cups, my darling, and someone thinks you're a very good businesswoman, striving to status. Striving, why? Because you don't misalign investments. No, you don't. You look after yourself. You look after your people, all right? Because it's all about being a good mother and a very good businesswoman. Someone thinks you're very good when it comes to control, all right? They like the way that you control your feelings. You're very disciplined, all right? When it comes to being, building, they just love it. So they're just watching how serious you are, how dedicated you are, and someone's very frustrated. Oh, yeah! Pessimistic time for someone, because now you're looking at 5 of Cups. Oh, never mind. With a Leo, is it? King of Wands. So now we're looking at a situation. Maybe this is what King of Wands feels about you, my darling, because he made the biggest mistake of his life. He's done a cock up. Oh, yeah, because he put his cock in a cock up in a Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadia, or another businesswoman that you're thinking about. Maybe a Sagittarius person, my darling, when it comes to maybe a Gemini person. Okay, so now we're looking at Five of Cups. Someone feels the loss. Oh, the loss of trying to be in a Two of Cups when they're acting like the influencer. Look at me, darling. I'm commodity. No, you're not. You're a loss. You're a failure. Someone will regrets you, boy. Oh, yeah. Big time. So now you're looking at feelings. A karmic is in their feelings now. Ooh, abandoned. Because these people like to plumb people's abandonmentship issues. Oh, yeah. Because she likes people to feel unloved. Why? Because she don't like her fucking self. Karmics, man, looking at you on the internet, baby. Many misses going around now. Oh, somebody's upset now. Oh, is it King of Wands? Never mind. They want to take a leap of faith towards you because there was stagnation. Maybe he loves you. Oh, well, but he held that back because he was looking at another lover, a Queen of dirty, stinking Pentacles. Genevieve, nasty Nadia. Oh, yes, stealing the air signs work. They made a lot of money in this group. I wonder what she's going to do now. Never mind. You run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Maybe that's what they're doing, my darling, running. Because someone's in their mind now, trapped in their mind, stressed. In the what now? Nine of Swords. Someone's in their Nine of Swords now, talking a lot in their head now, boy. Anxiety, nightmare, grief. All about money. Because someone's standing up for themselves, standing up to a Taurus person that is very greedy, selfish, overindulgent. Oh yeah, jealous, envious, buffoon that forged their career. Oh yeah, probably took your degree or your information, done ID fraud, you name it. Now someone's been investigated. And it's highlighted on a Leo and a Taurus person. You've got to stand up for yourself when it comes to competition, you know. Because you know why? They got nothing to compete with, so they've got to do the most. Oh, they were looking for treasure. Yes, my darling, abundance. They see you as value. Oh, they see your enrichment. They love how you put a lot of that investment into yourself, that you got the soul so solid, that you're so confident and so self-assured that you can stand up for yourself against a nasty, greedy, narcissist, sociopath, Queen of goddamn Pentacles. Or another businesswoman. You are a treasure, air signs. Don't let anyone ever tell you any different. Oh no, my darling. They see your value. Oh, they see your abundance, man. And Taurus person, no, let me get some of that ching, 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 ching. No, my love, you're looking at losses. That's what she's looking at. And while you're going striving to a businesswoman, someone loves your very good businesswoman, man. Someone thinks that you'll hit their power couple. So now someone's looking at separation. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, this team of people are separating. Because somebody doesn't know how to keep people's privacy to themselves. Somebody was pillow talking. So they'd created DJ Pillow and DJ Quilt. And they were rock and rolling all for the Pentacles. Now somebody was in someone's bed for convenience. Somebody was in someone's team just for convenience of money. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. She wanted you separate from this group because she wanted to act like, look at my creative ideas. But she was lying. She got it from an air sign person. So this person's been very dishonest, betrayal. Oh yeah, and now trying to get away with it. But she can't. Stuck in the head. Never mind with a Sagittarius person. Ooh, child. Let's keep going. Destiny swapper. One privacy now. Privacy. And you act like this. Never mind, you ain't getting no privacy, boy. Because someone's online. Online community. Yet online community is watching about the separation from this group of people because there's lots of journalists. Online community is reading about this, boy. Oh yeah, they're actually taking notes down about a Queen of Pentacles online. Online community is now together writing about a Queen of Pentacles when it comes to money. And we're going to say, because the Emperor keeps saying it, the Divine Masculine, you know, he hasn't been the best, but he was underneath a spiritual warfare. He was underneath a spiking situation from a Queen of Pentacles. He wants to tell you thank you for all your support. All right, we've been spiritually guided by God to go within, correct our flaws, all right, and do spiritual recovery to see our spiritual program, and so we can be together with masculine and feminine energy in the Two of Cups. But you went for a loss. But someone thinks you are a merit, my darling. They think you are just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Could be a Buddhist person you're thinking about. But someone thinks that you are just hiding the Pope for real. For real, you weren't joking, my darling. No, you wasn't. Go within and find your own calling. Don't let no one tell you nothing because they ain't got a calling. She ain't got a calling. The only calling she's going is spiritual prison, prison or mental prison. Never mind, my love. While you're striving as a businesswoman. Oh, yeah, baby girl. Oh, yeah. Shattered dreams. Shattered. Signs of shatteredness. So now you're going through the end of a cycle with a woman that thought, a businesswoman thought she was a rival, but no, just a rival to himself. Very unstable, ungrounded person. Like the silk, white, touchy-feely. Yep, a promiscuous person. So now you're looking at someone's very worried now. Maybe a Sagittarius person, but a Gemini person when it comes to investments. Maybe someone stand up for themselves. Gemini person, stand up for yourself. Don't know, will take your pain away. All right, take your pain away. Sorry, don't let no one take your power away, man. No. And look now, stress out. Taurus person, boy, and Sagittarius person. Look at them, stress, pressure, headache, lack of sleep. Thinking about what? Money. I tell you, these people are grabalicious, man. Grabalicious Beatrice. We told them to stop, though. No, I don't want to stop. I'm commodity, darling. I'm commodity. I can do what I want. Okay, let's go. FBI. Now, FBI is really on you, boy. And lots of journalists. All online community when it comes to journalism. All looking at them reading and watching the online. They're like, whoa, I remember that. Oh, yeah, now they've been enlightened. Oh, yeah, I remember that earth sign doing that. Oh, yeah, now it makes sense. Because you know what? It's like when me, myself, oh, my day, it reminds me of this. A lot of people's going to be like, yeah, you know what? That's true, you know. She's fucking wicked. Because this is what she did to me, but she made me look at someone else. Right, listen to this. I was pregnant. And my grandma had a do at her house. I was heavily pregnant with my daughter. And my uncle, my mother's brother came in, and he's a Libra. Yeah, he's a Libra, I think. He comes in, right, with his wife. His wife is there. She's never liked me. Never, ever. We're always trying to make an excuse of why she don't like me. But you know when people go sus around people? Do you understand? And trying to create something why they don't like me. So, minding my own business in the kitchen, I feel this push. My mind said to her, she fucking did that on purpose. But I never said nothing. I'm heavily pregnant because they know my mouthpiece. This is when they know how to take vulnerable people for a fool. But you're not going to do it, Miss Karen. All right? So now, in the kitchen, a little while after, she done it again. She barged me again. My mind said to her, she did it on purpose. But you know what? I said nothing. Do you understand? Forward now, me keep dreaming about Adiwali, all right? It come up. I was in this dream, and this is what's going to happen to a lot of people. I'm telling you. I was in this dream, right? And I was walking with my uncle, and I said, you know what? You've never, ever loved me enough. You had no right to allow your wife to push me twice when I was pregnant. I jumped out my sleep in her. It's like, I don't know, I had to come, I don't know. I just jumped, I said, I knew it. Yeah, you can't tell me nothing. But when there's got like a whole group of people against you, me, I said, bye. You're not going to let me go mad to justify you lots of people then. Because you see, I don't know, money, status, I don't know, because someone's married to someone, you feel obligated. Fuck that. You're mad. I'm following my intuition. God said she not like me. And my soul done tell me from a long time. Why? Because when I started modelling, I knew it was that time in my mum's front room. When I just started modelling, and Naomi Campbell just started out with this videotape. And I regret watching that tape, you see. Oh yeah, I do. I do, man. The negative that came out of that. It fucked up your confidence, man. That's why I don't follow these little idiot people with their fucking plastic face. Plastic people with their plastic life. And I'd understand, yeah, you got reports about this one as well. Thieving from fucking children's charity, and you still got Vogue people in London the other day up and down with her. You lot don't have no fucking respect. None. All you care about is your fucking fashion. Fast fashion that's wrapping up our fucking institution when it comes to our planet. Fast fashion is the worst. Listen, you can see Gucci, Wucci, Ducci in all these flipping, I'm going to talk about Africa, because that's what I studied at school, all right? You should see the amount of rubbish from these people when it comes to Gucci, Wucci, Ducci, Armani, I don't know, H&M, all in their oceans. And you got this idiot person, Genevieve Nadia, all sitting down with WaterAid. What the fuck you know? Let me sit down with WaterAid. Let me sit down with them. I'll tell you about your clerk, you see. Love use people too much. Undercover people. You lot are always in, I'm a billionaire. Always all these black people in one room. Look at us. We're in the White House. We're in the white, was it? I don't know, them white parties. We got so much money. If you got so much money and you're such a commodity, Genevieve Nadia, why do you need WaterAid? Why can't you go around your people then? You understand? And build that shit yourself. Why? Because you don't have no fucking common sense. All you care about is rituals. Ritual ceremonies. Obi a gyal. Obi a gyal. Going in an awkward situation. Unknown vision, man. Vision problem. Vision problem. Now you're in fright night. Good, you created your own fucking nightmare. That's why I don't understand now about people that do horror movies as well. Where's your mind at? Where you get that from? Exactly. You got to get it from somewhere. It's got to be a part of your soul. If I went to the doctors and I told them about fright night and them thing there, and there was not such thing as fright night, and something you can sit down and eat and do Netflix and chill. There was no Netflix, no chilling, no nothing. If I went to the doctor and talked about fright night, I'll be in mental institution. Mental institution. Madness. Someone's looking at your expertise. Someone thinks you're a fucking excellent boy. You're like a spider. You just got everywhere. You got a head and hand for so many. What do you call that again? Oh, like listen, you can put your hand in many pots, boy, and you'll still come out successful. They think your expertise and all your talents, man. When it comes to maybe being a guru, a writer, when it comes to intuition, when it comes to maybe being a tarot reader, divination. Someone thinks you're an expert at so many things, man. That's why they think you're going to be a very good businesswoman. And this Queen of Pentacles going to be on their own. Look at her watch on the internet. All these messages. Because she knows. She knows, man. Because she put a masculine in a commitment binding for obstruction. Because she wanted a contract. And she still was a failure. She never made no breakthrough. Never mind, you're going to break through your own destiny, air signs, all right? Use your intuition because you're coming through your new world, the soul world. Now just ending a cycle with a buffoon of Queen of Pentacles, all right? That's going to be on their own. What goes around, comes around, all right? Air signs, remember you're a treasure. Keep going, okay? Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.